Here's the quick video of the trigger group that I have made for the Sidelever fallen block action you see in the background. Thought I would explain some of the geometry and features that it has. Obviously in an earlier video you could see that it's hand attachable. There's a spring-loaded plunger that engages this seat in the rear, and it just simply rotates and then drops out. This is kind of a takeoff from a bolt action type of trigger mechanism. If you can envision, the striker is up here where the screwdriver is, and there's a lever that will be contained in the breech block that presses against this face, and as long as the trigger is set, it keeps the lever from rotating and allowing the striker to fly forward. So as you see, when you trip the trigger, the secondary sear here, kicks back. The striker lever will rotate, and there's a little catch up at the top that drops and allows the striker to fly forward. So, but you can see in the little window you have the sear engagement, and the rotational axis, the center of the rotation of this secondary sear is directly above where it impacts the trigger, which means that all of the force from the striker level, or the primary sear, is pushing directly in a straight line back into the pivot pin for the trigger, which also means that the rotational axis for the trigger is almost perpendicular up and down with the sear, so you don't have a lot of drag, you don't have an angle to overcome, which gives you a really good crisp trigger. Have adjustments for the pull weight, a little set screw in the back right here, and sear engagement, which you can see when you adjust the screw right here. You see it changes the sear engagement, so you can have a decent amount for a little safer while you're hunting. You can also dial it down to where there's almost nothing. There's very little that would give you a really good bench rest type of trigger. The pull weights, I haven't measured it, but it feels like it's when it's at full weight is about 3.5 pounds to 4 pounds, and at its lightest is well under a pound. It's really pretty light. So anyway, that's the trigger group.